All right. So hi, everyone. I'm sure you all know who I am, but I'll just introduce myself again. I'm Julia, and I'm a graduate student here at MSU Denver. And we're doing a presentation on dietary fiber and gut health. I did an oral presentation a few days ago with some of you, and we discussed fiber. And if you weren't there for the live presentation, I will have that up on YouTube, and I will share the link with everyone else so everyone can see that.
Okay.
Having issues with, there we go. Having issues with my slide. Okay, so I just want to do like a quick overview of what we talked about last time, just in case, again, if you haven't had a chance to watch that video yet. So there were three main messages or key takeaways from that presentation. First one being, what is fiber? And it's undigestible carbohydrate plant foods found in foods like fruits, seeds, oat bran, nuts, and legumes. And then how much do we need? The recommended daily intake is 21 grams of fiber per day for women and 30 grams per day for men over the age of 51. And some of the health benefits of eating fiber: it lowers your cholesterol, it helps control your blood sugar or blood glucose levels, helps with weight management and bowel regularity. So today, in this second half of our presentations, we're going to do a quick demo, and we're going to be focusing on these first two. What is fiber, and how do we get it into our diets? So again, another recap of sources of fiber: fruits, vegetables, nuts, whole grains, pastas, and beans. Okay, and then for today, we're going to be doing a demo and brainstorming activity. So the goal of this activity today is to apply that information from the first two messages and put it in a real world setting. So how much fiber do we need to get every day, and where do we get it, from what foods? And the big question here is, can we actually reach our goal of 21 grams of fiber in a day? So I have here with me Rhonda and Leanna that are going to help me with this brainstorming activity. And then for everyone else that could not attend tonight, I will be sharing this video with everyone else to view. Feel free to try it yourself. You can always share comments or any questions that you may have as you're going through it. So we'll get started here. So we're going to go through what meals would you plan in a day. So we'll do a breakfast, a lunch, a snack, and a dinner. And so this is going to be Rhonda's day. So I guess we'll just kind of go through each meal and kind of pick maybe something. Oops.
Okay.
I actually might be easier on this screen so I can type. Okay. So we'll just go through each meal and maybe tell me what you usually eat or what you would like to eat. This could be all hypothetical. And, just pick things that you like to eat. High fiber, if we can get it in there, but no big deal. On the next slide, after we fill all this out, we'll actually go through each meal and see how much fiber is in there and see if we can actually make it to our 21 grams. And if not, then we will find ways to add more.
Okay.
So for breakfast.
So breakfast, I usually do like a whole grain toast, a fried egg, and avocado.
Okay.
Do you want like coffee and all that kind of stuff too, or just okay.
I mean, not all of this is going to contain fiber, but we can go
Right.
through and see what has fiber and what doesn't. So
Right.
include anything you want. Okay, is that it for
Yeah,
breakfast?
that's my usual breakfast. Sometimes I'll do oatmeal,
Okay,
so
we'll do that. Oops. Okay, oatmeal. That's another option.
okay.
Okay, and then what about your lunch?
Lunch, I usually do um, like a salad mix that has fruits and nuts, and I usually add some meat, like a protein to it. Um,
Like
either
chicken
like
or like fish or something?
yeah, chicken or lunch meat like turkey or ham or something like that.
Okay.
And then for a snack, I usually do a piece of fruit and some nuts.
Do you have any favorite nuts? I'm just curious. Or favorite fruits?
I just found some at Costco that are almonds that are garlic, olive oil, and herb.
Ooh,
So yes, they're
I love
really
garlic.
tasty. Yeah,
Garlic anything is delicious.
yeah. So
And what kind of fruits like are your favorites or that you typically eat right
I'll
now?
do oranges and apples and bananas. Sometimes a mango, just depending on what season it is.
Yeah. Okay. And then for dinner,
Yeah, dinner's a tougher one.
no, there's a lot of variety with that one.
Yeah. It all depends on, what we plan that week. We do a lot of tacos. We'll do burgers, brats during the week. Um,
I guess we could focus on like maybe the tacos.
yeah.
It's like tacos. Do you have like any sides with it or like chips or
I usually try to do refried beans.
okay. Okay.
But definitely tacos we have at least once a week. So
That's a good one. We can focus on that one so we're not having to try and juggle all different stuff here.
yeah, all different.
Okay. So I'm going to now we're going to go to this next slide. Oh. I was hoping. Bear with me as I figure out the technology here. Okay, cool. Okay, so this was Rhonda's meal plans for a day. And so we'll just go through. So for breakfast, we had the whole grain toast. I should also start by mentioning that I have all of these food items here on the right that contain various amounts of fiber. And so at the very top there, we have ones that are typically about like 1 gram of fiber per serving. And then as you go down, you get to like 2 grams of fiber, 3, 4. And then you get your really high fiber foods there at the bottom, like those avocados that are anywhere from 7 to like 11 or 13 grams of fiber.
Okay.
And so we'll just kind of go through, look at what we have and do like some just like fast, quick math, nothing fancy, just to get an idea. So we had the whole grain toast.
Right, which is 2.
2. I'll just put
And the avocado, which is 7.
2. plus 7. So avocado's a great one. There's not nothing really in the eggs or the coffee.
Right.
Although there
The
is,
oatmeal has 4.
yeah. So on those other days, 4. Okay. And then for lunch, let's see. So the salad,
Is 1.
1.
And then usually I have like berries and stuff, which is 2. I'll add blueberries or stuff to it. Nuts, they're usually almonds.
Okay, so those would be down here at 4.
4. And then chicken, ham, and that's just all proteins.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. And then
All
for a
right.
snack, usually have like an orange, an apple, or some piece of fruit. The oranges and apples are like 2.
Right. Bananas 3.
Let's say 2, 2 to 3.
Right.
That.
And then almonds are 4. Okay.
And dinner. So for this one,
I usually do, and I do corn tortillas. You've got tortillas there that's just flour tortillas or
I think these ones, it's a picture of flour. I'm trying to remember, let's say for simplicity's sake, we'll go with the 2.
okay.
Did put a corn, and I know like, corn tortillas up here about 1. So
Right.
I think it just kind of depends.
Right.
But we'll say like 2.
All right, 2. And then I've got lettuce, which would be 1. And then I usually have some onion and tomato, which would be 1. And no the black olives and cheese, they don't count. And then the refried beans would be
Down at that 7. So we have
7.
canned
Yeah.
beans down there. That's can of chili, but I think the canned, like, just
Yeah.
beans in general are about. And again, this is like a very broad.
Yes, I know.
It can vary a little bit, but
Plus 7. Okay.
and I think like for some of these, just as a disclaimer, like the avocado, I think it's technically like 13 or something for like a whole one.
Right. And I usually eat a whole one because I don't like to save them. So
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
like to have them go brown. So,
Other
all right.
foods, it's like half cup of this, or like, so it's about a serving or like 1 full piece. So it does vary on like the portion size a little bit too. But
Okay. Right.
this will give us like a good, so let's see. So we got 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's actually
Another day.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually doing pretty good. I don't have my calculator in front of me.
Yeah, it's like 33.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, you did pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, so we actually are reaching in here. I have our fiber goal, the 21. So
All
we're
right.
looking pretty good. We could just for the sake of like just going through the activity, think of ways that we could add more. So say you were eating oatmeal that day instead of the toast.
Because that's 9 and that's 5 less, but still yeah. And then dinner all depends, some nights will be just a salad, which is less. So, and then sometimes the salad doesn't have fruit in it, will have nuts in it, and that kind of stuff. So that goes, you know, 2 or so different depending on the day.
Right. Yeah.
So,
There will be some variability to that.
okay.
So actually pretty good. So for the next slide, oh, well, we kind of already discussed things that we could change or add. Adding, nuts is an easy one to add to like oatmeal or salads. Same thing with berry fruits.
Right. Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like
because with my oatmeal, I could add the nuts and berries to it, which would give it
a few
6
more.
more with the
Mhm.
4.
So
Okay.
or another option, if you didn't have any avocados or you're tired of avocados, you could always do like peanut butter spread or nut butter spread. Maybe
Hmm.
not quite as much as an avocado, but some
Right.
options. And I think like adding like beans, like there's always chickpeas that you can add to a salad too, or beans.
Oh, yeah.
So if you did like, I don't know, maybe like um, Mexican style salad with like corn and beans or something on top, that's another good way.
Right. Well, and a lot of times our dinners are not high in fiber. Like tacos has a lot of stuff in it, but
Right.
I could always add like beans or corn to a meal so that I could have like a vegetable that would add fiber if the meal itself wasn't high fiber.
Yeah, I guess like your burger night.
Right. I mean, I put lettuce and tomato and onion and pickle on my burger, but I could have add some black beans to that night or even some sliced carrots just to give something for the evening with, fiber, peas and corn mix, or something, a
Mhm.
vegetable. Okay.
All right. Any
Yeah.
other questions that you can think of before we wrap up?
No. Yeah. No, I surprised I'm doing as well as I am doing. So thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have to do a whole lot of modifying to get to that. So,
Mm-mm.
and also, it's easy for like a lot of people to like use apps. If you use food tracking apps, a lot of times they'll have like fiber in there. It's somewhere, so it might be a little bit more of an accurate idea of how much fiber you actually get.
Okay.
But like MyFitnessPal, I use a lot, and that always tracks your fiber. So
Yeah, I do have a watch and an app, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm entering my food. Um, it's just that's a lot more work, but that's something, yeah, I could start using that app more often.
yeah. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, concerns,
No,
thoughts,
I
um,
think I'm good. Thank you.
yeah. I'll go ahead and stop the recording. And for everyone else that couldn't make it tonight, and I do appreciate you guys taking the time to do this quick brainstorming activity with me. And then for everyone else that couldn't make it, I will upload this to YouTube and send out a link to everybody so that they can give it a try. I'd be
Very
curious
good.
to see if everyone's having as easy of a
As
time.
easy a time
But
planning their day.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll be interested to hear what people say. But all right.
Okay.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, and
Thank you.
have a good night.
You too. Thank you.